All right, we're live.
All right, sweet. Let me pull this up on. There we go. There it is. Where the people at? Friday night. Everybody needs to be coming in here. Hey, big place slays.
Here they go. Here they go. Tino, Daddy.
If
What
only
up?
that was the real big place slay.
I know, right? I wish it was. What's up, everybody? How y'all nights going so far? What's up, Karan? Nextioner, what's up? Big Play Slay is in here again. Got my boy Derek with me. He hit me up in the chat. It was like, who's trying to go live? That's where the real person. Where's Michael? He's the one that wanted to request this.
Yeah, right. Yeah, where is Michael? That's a good point. I'm gonna message him. I'm gonna be like, you called for the chill stream, but
Hope all is great. Yeah, man, we're good right now. Just chilling. Uploaded. Bring the Juice uploaded as well. Check them out.
I was gonna say, yeah, Cody and I just got done doing a video too with talking about Justin Houston and some of these other veteran edge options that are still left in the free agent market.
Mm-hmm.
Tell
What
you,
up,
dude,
Dragon?
the only one that I'm kind of like on board with completely is Ryan Kerrigan, to be honest with you. It's probably the only one that I say, yeah, give me that one. That's it.
Facts. I was definitely saying that the other day. What's up, Tina? How you doing? Tina's in the chat.
Oh, Olivier Vernon. Yeah, that was another name that I said in my video as well. It's like, yeah, the injury concern is a little bit there for me, but he has been pretty good throughout most of his career, so I honestly wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, that is true. Eric said he's getting ready, so he's about to be in here soon.
All good.
Danny said, I want a young D-line for the Colts. Give me some names, man. Let me know who you want.
Yeah, who are you thinking?
This is a chat where we get to talk with you guys. I know you guys sometimes probably get bored of the regular uploads, so.
Bro, I've almost down 1.5 of these today, and I've had to go to the bathroom so many times today, bro. It's
you and those big chugs, man. So you got the chug. So I upgraded. Remember the last time I had the little baby one, so I got the regular ones, man.
There we go. All right. My man's just moving up in the world.
Moving up in the world, man.
We don't get the little sissy bottles anymore. We get the big ones. We get the regular size bottles. Oh man, that's funny.
You want Ingram?
Too, so.
All right, cool.
I want Ingram for some reason. I don't know why.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Honestly, like when you look at the rest of the free agent market, when you look at the veteran defensive ends that are out there right now, I think Melvin Ingram at his peak was the most complete edge guy, but I just have no idea. Okay, I see those names. I can mess with those. I can. I see Jalen Phillips or Kwity Paye.
All right. Yeah, I seen that too. We're gonna trade back, I hope.
Phillips. I'm not sure about Paye though.
Yeah.
I'd be fine with Jalen Phillips because Jalen Phillips is a freak.
That's the thing about these drafts and these training things when they training and stuff. You don't know what they're really going to look like until they're actually on the field. So I can never really give you a true prediction.
And with these pro days kind of being the way they are, and with everything being so off, like unless you scout the guy in person, you're just going off of more recordings. It's like, you'd like to see what you get in the front. And, with some of these guys, the combine wasn't a thing. So, that hurts as well. So, scouts again this year having to really just dive into the film. You got to more into the film more than anything this year.
Sure. Shout out to my dog Jay Hamp. Ravens Nation's in the building. How do you guys feel about Jalen Phillips? Yeah, I think we just talked about that.
Yep, I'm down for Jalen Phillips. It's the only one I would take a chance on, at least in the first round.
Exactly. Man, once Michael and Eric come in here, man, we can start talking about some stuff. But how was your day, though, Derek? What you did?
Oh man, my day was good. I got to my parents last night, and that's where I'm at now. So, was able to sleep in this morning. I had to do had to go to the hospital to get a drug screening done for a job, and then I just basically for the rest of the afternoon just either was working out or was going to the store to get some stuff because I'm planning for when Cody comes here to do the draft party. So I was like getting stuff like drinks and stuff. I was organizing the basement down here, getting it all set up so that way it's a little easier for me when that day comes.
Nice.
Yep. Productive day.
You ain't lying. Productive for both of us. It started at like 10:30 for me, so I had to get up early and get to work.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Carlos Basham Jr. What up, Kennedy? Oh, hey, what's up, man? What's up from the Coast Ball group chat? Shout out to the Coast Ball Elite. The Elite is in the building. How you doing, man?
I
love you guys.
Get into that. Almost never get into that one. So
they're crazy, but they are so supportive too. I love that, man. I really do.
Got you. I just don't spend all my time in the Twitter DMs. Mm-hmm. Like you guys, Michael, and Eric spend a lot more time in there than I do. So I wake up and then I see like a million messages. Just scroll through, find out if somebody said something about me.
So yeah. We definitely be in there. Rashard too, man. You can't forget him. Exactly.
Oh yeah, Rashard in there too all the time. Jay Sean, what's up, my dude? What's
yes,
good?
Sir.
Hey.
Appreciate you for stopping by, man.
Like button, man. We already got 11 likes on the stream. Let's go. Keep it going.
Shout out to Wardy. He said Eichenberg round 1.
I don't know. I don't think you would want to get him round 1. I think you could afford to get him in round 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
It just depends if Ballard trades back. I wouldn't mind that. Maybe he gets an extra pick in there somewhere.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind that then.
Speaking of picks, did you see the trade that went down earlier? I think that was San Fran and Miami.
Oh yeah, San Fran and Miami. Miami had a busy freaking day, bro. So first they trade their number 3 pick to San Fran for what? Their 6, which was originally their 6, and then or their 12 actually, and then a 3rd round pick this year as well, and then 2 firsts and a future one, and then Miami trades that 12th pick to move back up, and then gets the Eagles 6th. So the funny thing is, I think Miami has 2 firsts over the next 3 years in each draft. I mean, that is just insane. They are overloading on draft picks right now. And, I mean, let's be honest. Do we all in agreement here think that San Fran's going with a quarterback? Because there's just no way you would trade that much and move up that much to get any other player other than a quarterback.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think they're going to get a quarterback, even though they announced earlier as well that they're going to stay with Jimmy G. But I think he's going to play backup role, or they might, let it weigh out. They'll probably go with the Miami thing.
They can't let him play backup. They're paying him way too much money. They gotta trade him. They gotta trade him. I know he has a no trade clause, but they can get rid of that. They can trade him to where he wants to go if he wants to go somewhere. But they cannot afford a quarterback and him at the same time. There's just no way.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy to see how they work out. I don't know. Where would he go if they trade him? Probably, I don't know.
Back to the Patriots. Hey, Bill Belichick always wanted him, man. Bill Belichick always wanted him. He was really salty when he left. So
100%. As folks said, Sammy Watkins signed it. Yeah, man, I seen he went to Baltimore. We kind of all predicted that anyway. They was going to get either him or T.Y. Hilton. So, I mean, congratulations. I know Engraven dropped a video about him earlier. He was talking about it on Twitter. What's up, Eric? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
How was your day, man?
It was pretty good. I was working on some homework before this stream, so this is a nice little.
Friday night, man. You get to chill.
Yeah, man.
No, not now. I just get to chill with you guys.
Hang out with the boys.
Hey.
Hey, we doing this tomorrow because Saturdays are for the boys.
Yeah, Saturday is for the boys. You're right.
Yes, it's Friday nights and Saturday nights for the boys. Hey.
We paid too much for Brissett and Rivers.
Yeah, last season we did. Yeah. But the difference is that neither one of them was supposed to be the long-term deal. Jimmy G was supposed to be the long-term answer, and you're paying him $37.5 million a year. You can't have a $37.5 million quarterback sitting on the bench and then having this other QB that you're paying $8 million a year for to be the starter. That just can't happen.
At all, man. At all. Killer Vibes, what up? He said we missed out on the Watkins sweepstakes. We missed out on a lot of sweepstakes, but hey man,
we missed out on a lot of them. Yeah,
a lot of them. I don't know, man.
Don't even get me started on the edge market, man.
Might as well, we got time.
4 official signings.
Yeah, just look to your imaginary watch as if there's going to be something popping up there.
and 3 are our own guys.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. Tell me about it.
I don't know, man. I think Baltimore will actually, even though we played them next year, I think they'll look nice with Watkins if they use him right, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if he stays healthy, he could be a good option. I mean, he's a good combination of a guy that can play underneath and can also play over the top. Marquise Brown is starting to learn that, but I think Lamar just needs a couple more possession guys. And, I mean, I think they can use Watkins in that way because Marquise is already the burner. You don't necessarily need Watkins to be the burner. You just need him to be the possession guy.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, if anything, I think they needed like a kind of like a possession guy that goes up and gets the ball, kind of like a physical receiver. So
yeah, you're right.
I think they did well with the Watkins trade.
I mean, yeah,
not trade, just signing.
Yeah, not trade, re-sign. Yeah, I mean, $6 million for a guy that's 28 years old and a guy that can still provide you some good minutes. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. My predictions for the rest of free agency is resign Justin Houston and maybe grabbing the cheap CB, and they were all set for the draft.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that. Do you think Watkins would have been a better signing than T-Wap? Killer Vibes with the hot takes, man. What are you on today?
I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. There's a lot more uncertainty around Watkins than there is around Ty.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, Watkins could become the better wide receiver than Ty. He definitely could, but I mean, like I said, with the uncertainty of it all, what you got in Ty. We don't know about Watkins right now.
I think we should talk about how we feel about Justin Houston coming back, if we think that's like a good idea or not. I haven't really seen that addressed as much.
Cody and I literally just did a video a half hour
ago. Did you guys?
Exactly. Yeah. So I guess I might as well just reiterate what I said. I mean, I think Cody and I are both in agreement that with everything that's going on, unless you're confident there's a guy in the first round of the draft that is going to take his spot, unless you're maybe also going to go for Ryan Kerrigan, who's also a veteran. I mean, it really just makes economical sense to keep Justin Houston in there, along with being a captain of the locker room. I think that's another reason.
Yeah, man, for sure, 100%. And those speeches, man, don't come around every other player, man. He actually gets you going. Yep. And we definitely need that, especially like on that Ravens game. Like you felt that. It's like you wanted to put a helmet on to go play too, man. Those speeches Justin Houston gave is just, it's just powerful and motivational, man, for sure.
Yep, totally.
And I mean, he's not washed up. We definitely saw what he can do. Definitely in the Houston games, there were just spots where it just seemed like he was kind of like not there. Like you didn't hear his name, but I mean, he's still got stuff left in the tank.
Yeah.
JDW.
What up? Hey, I just had JDW on an episode yesterday. I brought him on.
Nice. JDW, you want to get in here, man?
Yeah, bring JDW in here, man. JDW, bring him in, man. He's trying to get everything out here. So, did anyone get hit with that massive storm yesterday? I got some.
We had lightning up here. That was about it.
Yeah, I got a couple thunderstorms late last night, but it wasn't anything too crazy. We didn't get hit with hail. I know some of Indiana got hit with hail yesterday, so that storm system that they had going through yesterday was bad.
Yeah, for sure. What do you think of the new logo? I like it. Who made that? That's pretty dope.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. That's a dope logo. That's not cool. It's something different. It's not the same as everybody else.
Right.
I love the D in between the goalposts there. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, that is fire.
The football too. That's dope.
You think we could win the division? Absolutely.
I think there's there's only 2 teams in the running for it. I mean, there's Indianapolis and there's Tennessee right now. So,
I don't think there's much of an excuse for us not to win.
Yeah, it's between us and Tennessee at this point, and it just depends on how we do in the draft and how these other guys form up. It just depends.
Houston is declining by a bit, but you can just tell by the last year that he fell off a little. I don't know about that.
I think he was the same player that we saw from 2 years ago. I mean, I think that he's been the same player forever. He's never been a great run defender, but he does always get pretty decent pressure on the quarterback. He's not meant to be a 3-down guy anymore. He's 33 years old. He ain't supposed to be a 3-down guy anymore.
Yeah. Tina said we had tornado warnings in Kentucky. Y'all got to stay safe out there. Do you think we can match up with other big teams in the league? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. We're one of the best teams in the NFL. So whatever team we match up with, we're going to put up a fight. Just look at last year, the teams we played against. We pretty much almost had a shot at every game against an elite team.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
don't
listen to the casuals who like to throw out that we're going to win 3 games next year. Those people are just overreactors. This team is still built to make it to the playoffs and compete with anybody. So don't let it fool you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look no further than wild card last year. We should have won that game. We shot ourselves in the foot.
Mm-hmm.
We
100%.
We flat out should have won.
Yeah, we should have. I mean, that was the thing, is most people said we shouldn't, and we almost did. We almost did against a really good Buffalo team last year. So, it was – I could have legit argued that if we had won that game, we probably would have been widely recognized as a top 5 team last year in the NFL. It was that close.
Yeah. What up, William? It's all right, man. We just getting started. 18 minutes in, so you're not really late. This is the type of time you show up to the club. 18 minutes, maybe 30.
18 minutes before your homies. You got to scoop out the competition before they get there.
Yep. We were talking about Ryan Kerrigan. We would definitely all are in on going for him. Pretty much the only thing left at this point.
Right.
Look. Here we go. What up, Spirit? He said, who do you pair up with Xavier Rhodes or CB? Got to have Rock on the short leash this season. Rockison will be better. Our cornerback core is pretty much solid already. Who's pairing with Xavier Rhodes? You got Kenny Moore and you got Rock, man. But I'm pretty sure we'll probably draft another corner as well. But the veteranship with Xavier Rhodes, I'm pretty sure we'll be solid at that position. The most important thing is the pass rush. But what do y'all think about that?
We also have Tell coming back, and then we got Isaiah Rodgers, who flashed last season. So I'm looking forward to seeing him make a big leap next year, get some more playing time.
Yeah, I agree with that. The Rock is on a short leash here. The Colts still have confidence in him. They want to continue to try to see him develop a little bit more. I think he's not as terrible as some people put him out to be, but you're right. I mean, he has slightly decreased in production since his rookie year, and I mean, it's getting to a point, man. You're getting close to an extension time. You gotta start panning out a little bit to start get that contract because Ballard likes to keep his guys, but if you're not performing and Ballard thinks he can one up you, then he certainly will.
Sound like you're talking from the mall megaphone, or you're drowning in the fishbowl, Derek.
I thought I was the only one hearing that.
No, it was me too. I was just like,
I'm not on a good setup right now.
so good. What's up, Colts are better. Appreciate you for stopping by. So we're stacked in the wide receiver room and the running back room. The division is ours to lose, in my opinion. I bet our record is better than last year's too. I'm with that, man. This is the one beside Derek is Eric. He does the Colts coverage. He's the one that did that big hashtag trending bring TY home. So there he is right there. Him and Colts Elite Chat, the Colts Brawl Elite are all part of that. So you can thank him for that. Could you make a comparison on how do you think both Rivers and Wentz would do if they played this season? I mean, if Rivers played, he would have been just as good as last year. But, I mean, I think Wentz will probably be better because he has better of a throwing arm and he's younger. Plus mobile as well, which is one of the problems we had last year with Rivers because he couldn't escape the pocket if he had to. But I think, it's looking up for Carson Wentz because he has more weapons. I think he has more weapons than what Phillip Rivers had last year with the addition of Marlon Mack in them.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Patriots fans in here. I see your comments. We love you. It's okay. Especially how you went last year. You guys did great. Shout out to my guy Sportsman. I see you, man. Appreciate you. Let me see.
We got a freaking Patriots fan in here.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
What's going on here?
Coach trying to sign Richard Sherman. Yeah, man, we're in on the Richard Sherman train, man. We are in on it.
Yep.
Bring him in. Let's see. We Colts fans can't lie. We got worse at the pass rush position. I don't think so. I don't think so at all.
We haven't gotten worse. I just don't think we've gotten any better either.
Yeah. We got younger. That's all I can say.
Younger. I mean, I just don't necessarily know if that means better. It's certainly not better though.
We definitely didn't move the needle at all for that position group.
Yeah, it's saying right here. It's wanting to go down here, but I wanted to start doing that.
All right, I think I sent you the link, JDW, whenever you're ready. Shout out to my guy, the Patriot, man. He making big moves out here. I respect you. That's the only Patriots fan I really respect besides my twin, the great Patriot. Wow, as soon as I say respect, you bring up Curtis Painter. All right, well, you're about to lose your wrench. That is crazy. Wow. Curtis is going to have a breakout year for sure, man. That's what we all hoping. Fingers crossed. He said we're going to take Hines from y'all soon. Patriots do not need. They don't need Naheem Hines.
It's James White. Why would they need Naheem Hines for?
I don't know.
James White is your.
Shout out to JDW.
Just got back from playing backyard football, so.
All right, what was the stats?
Oh, I did terrible today. Terrible.
Oh. No, kick him, bro. Kick him. He can
right you got to get booted.
The week before it caught up to me.
So, what position you played again?
I played wide receiver. Sometimes running back.
So you had a let's see. Let me think of a wide receiver. You had a Deion Kane type of guy.
Who?
Deion Kane.
Yeah, I guess so.
Man, that's terrible. Man's like that.
He said he had a bad day. I was just asking.
Bad day. Oh well, it happens. Then you learn.
Absolutely. You definitely will learn. I think you'll probably come out better.
Yeah. But one day I wore the TY jersey.
Ooh.
Yep.
You can't rock the TY jersey.
I know,
And
right?
look how much trash this official V-Trix guy is talking right now.
Yeah, I know.
He's enjoying himself.
I know.
And over the last 4 years, we've done absolutely nothing. Congratulations. Your team had Tom Brady. That's all you needed. That's it. He's gone, and then you guys instantly became trash.
They got Cam Newton.
What is he doing? What is he doing? Throwing more picks than anything.
Don't even.
I love it.
He's a Patriots version of Nathan Peterman.
Yeah.
Just a slightly more athletic version of Nathan Peterman, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nathan Peterman, who threw 5 interceptions
Still talking.
in the first half.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Peterman has more of a following than Cam Newton does at this point, though. Come on, let's be honest.
Oh,
You know who the Patriots? You know who the Patriots need at quarterback? They need Chad Kelly.
somebody in the chat saying that?
No.
Why are you bringing that name up, bro? I get enough of that in my chat. Stop it.
Oh, come on, Patriot. Come on, man.
Hey, official, your boys over in Tampa Bay. What are you doing up in New England?
Collie, bro, don't do that.
Don't do that. Oh, just in case if you guys don't know, the Great Patriot, he's my closest friend. He's one of the biggest trolls, too. So he definitely knows his stuff. He would definitely bring up that stuff like that. So whenever he would say something like Austin Collie, I just bring up Wes Welker and just call it a day.
All stupid for sure. That's hilarious.
Hey, one of the Pats fans is trying to hack the live stream right now, so.
That ain't happening.
No, that was his boy. That's his boy that's he's just a troll.
Man, we need to bring him in here. We'll just have a friendly Colts and Pats talk.
You want the Great Patriot in here? You want the Patriots talk?
Why not?
I'm down to troll some.
The Great Patriot, you want to get in here, man? Talk your talk with New England.
I don't mind doing that all day. I don't mind doing that.
He said you made amends with Walker. It's about time. He disowned him for 3 years.
Just like you cried about not getting McDaniels.
Nobody wanted McDaniels.
Tears of joy.
Oh,
That's what I did. That's
Nobody
what I
wanted McDaniels.
Tell me McDaniels would have done better than Frank. Tell me.
Nah. Miles Bryant.
What'd your boy Patricia do when he went to Detroit?
Exactly.
Absolutely nothing.
Bill Belichick.
And now he's back, not even as a defensive coordinator. Now he's what, the personnel coach or whatever? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah. No one wants your trash. No one wants your leftovers.
Brady. Funny. I will clown every single one of you. Yeah, that's great. That's funny, dude.
No, we need to get him in here. Come on, let's go.
This dude wants to go into a war thinking he knows more Colts players than
I know
us.
your players more than y'all. Bet on it. You don't even, I guarantee you don't even know our third string safeties. Get out of here. What's up, guys? Hey, Kelvin, what's up, bro?
Hey, Brady Juice Podcast is in the chat.
Cody hacked our profile.
What up, Miles? I ain't miss you, man. What's up? Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all are hilarious.
Name all the starters from 2006. Bro, I was 10 years old.
I was actually 2 years old.
I don't look that far back, bro. I ain't gonna name all of them. Chill.
You may live in the past,
JDW a top basketball guard in the country?
Is the initials there somewhere?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Great Patriots, New England's very own, is in the building. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, you know what I'm saying? Now I just finished the workout, man.
I see, man, getting them games in, man. Getting them games.
Trying to. I hear a lot of slander, from Colts fans. It is okay. I understand, years, you're tired of seeing Brady defeat Manning, and you're just tired of the dynasty. I understand the hate. I really do. If a team dominated the NFL and my team for 20 years, I would hate them too. I would pray for their downfall. I would pray for their downfall.
Hold up. So you brought up Peyton versus Brady, right?
Go ahead, put it in the record. I know what you're going to do. Go ahead, put it in the record. I know exactly where you're going to go with that. Go ahead. What's it like? Well, it's like winning 2 in the playoffs. It's like 2 and 2 something in the playoffs.
One in what? 3?
Hey,
1 in 3?
Hey, you can call it what you want. All I know is, I see my guy get 6 Super Bowls. I see this in the Super Bowl pretty much every single year of my life. You know, I've been spoiled, but it's all good though. Like, I'm not one of the Patriots fans that's gonna, laud on Lord. It's like, Brady, it was good. He left, but it is what it is. It's time for a new era. We looking good. We looking decent. Bill Belichick actually learning how to spend some money, which I don't know where this was if Brady would have still been here, but I'm actually rooting for the coach. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no love loss. I don't got no hate against the coach. Y'all got Jacoby. Y'all got a couple other, y'all had some other former Patriots. Hey, no, don't do that, Don. Don't disrespect my guy Jacoby, bro. You was on the MVP Jacoby.
Oh, he ain't our guy no more. So.
He ain't our guy no more, man. He hit the door. He's gone.
Nate's gonna look real good on you guys next year.
He's down in Miami, so when you guys go down to Miami, he's gonna beat y'all.
Hey, I mean that's fine. That is
beat y'all down
fine.
Miami.
That's perfectly fine.
Props to Jacoby.
Yeah, you can ask Dom. I told her, I said, shoot, I want us to go 10-14. I said 2-14. I wanted Lawrence. I'm trying to give him the future, but it's all good.
This Patriots fan was trying to tank the whole year to go get Trevor Lawrence.
As soon as, because I didn't.
I heard about that. You were one of those. Nah, please don't.
Because you got to think about it like this, because I'm a realist. You don't want to be in no man's land. You don't want to be where you're like 6-10, 8-8, where you're in the middle of nowhere. That's no man's land. Like, no, I want us to either be a championship team or I want us to be bad, so at least we have a future. Because what's the point of getting hyped for 9-7 the first round exit? That's not fun. You're teasing me. You're teasing me at that point. If I know we're going to be trash, at least I can accept it. Going into the game, it's like, oh, we're going to lose the game by 20. It is what it is. But we got a future, though. At least I can say we got a future now.
Marcus, I'm doing you a favor. I'm putting this man in timeout.
What you mean?
No, not you.
I see what you're talking about. You talking about the other guy. Yeah, I don't know what he don't talk about. Talking people from 2006.
He's saying how you ain't a real Pats fan, and he's saying how you kiss ass and all that stuff. Like,
he said, "Get off the show."
Yeah, he said, "Get off the show."
He must be from Boston or something. I'm not those typical. See, Dom knows I'm not the typical Patriot fan that's going to be like, "Oh, we all this." I'm a realistic Patriot fan. Like, if we suck, we suck. Like I said, Belichick was trash. Like. If we play like trash, we play like trash. Like,
shout out to Killer Classic for shouting out Forged and Blue earlier as well. Appreciate the $3 donation, man. I really do. Appreciate you so much.
We got the lunch money in here.
I can appreciate you being optimistic while at the same time calling out BS when you see it, because I hate fans that are like that for any team.
Yeah.
Any team that just says, "Oh, it's all sunshine and rainbows," or "It's all terrible." Like, nah, there is you can easily be happy with your team when it's going right and then call it out when you see some BS going on.
Right. Like, I see Patriot fans talk about, oh, N'Keal Harry, he'll still be like that. I'm like, bro, we took N'Keal Harry, who I didn't know much about N'Keal Harry. I was just happy we took a wide receiver in the first round. Like, that's all I cared about. But we took him over AJ Brown, DK Metcalf, who wasn't that good coming out of college, but people like to, forget history. Debo Samuel, Terry McLaurin. Those are 4 receivers that Belichick could have took over N'Keal Harry. So he folded in that aspect, but people still trying to cap for that. Like, nah, like he folded. Like, unless N'Keal Harry gonna get 1,500 yards, 18 touchdowns this year, he folded. So I mean, it is what it is, and that's why he went out and got the 2 tight ends. Because he tried to replace Gronk. We haven't had a tight end system. Took the 2 tight ends, and now we're gonna go back to the 2 tight end system with Gronk and everybody. Let's be adults here. The other tight end, Aaron Hernandez. Let's be adults here.
Yep.
On the field. Come on, we know what happened. We're not gonna sit here. But nah, the Colts it was always interesting playing with the Colts. I just hated playing y'all Madden because Peyton Manning did like 50,000 audibles and the game took twice as long.
That man knew how to get out of defense. That's for sure.
Man, what Peyton Manning on? Like, I'm like, bro, am I really paying Peyton Manning? Like, God dang, I done went to cover 3 to man to blitz, and this man just keep auditing. Like, bro, I'm trying to hurry up. I got school in the morning.
Peyton Manning, man, was different. Shout out to D Knight. Kennedy said gave him the deflate gate suspension.
Allegation.
Shout out to Killer Classic. Forged the Blue is in the building. What up, Chris? Appreciate you. Probably one of a bit of an understatement. All right, man. Killer Vibes. Appreciate you for stopping by. Pats Nation all day. What up, Vincent?
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you.
So I got
Where
I got
are all these Pats fans coming from?
Yeah, where are you coming from?
What
You
is
hate
going
to
on?
see it.
But I don't want to take over this, but I got a question for y'all Colts fans and everything. If
Listen.
there was one person that you can take from, because y'all had the winningest decade, I believe, from I think it was 2000, 2010, something like that. If y'all could take somebody from that Peyton Manning era team and plug it into this team, who would that one person be? It can be offense, defense. Shoot, it can be Pat McAfee if you want a punter. But offense, defense. Who's the one person that you would want on this current team?
Oh, Robert Mathis or Dwight Freeney for me
Yes.
right now. Right
Yes.
now, just the
Yes.
biggest thing what this team has right now is an edge rush, and one of those two guys would be doing wonders for this team right now.
I mentioned Robert Mathis the other day. I was like, man, if he's coming off the edge next to Buckner, it's GG's. No rematches. Like, it's over. It's literally over. Everybody's saying Marvin Harrison in the chat. I'm not mad at that either.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I didn't know if y'all was going to go receiver because get somebody opposite of T.Y. to take away the over the top because I think T.Y. Hilton is really good. I just think y'all haven't had another receiver underneath in the medium route. So all guys is doing is basically what the Bucs did to Tyreek Hill in the playoffs. They just have a deep safety over the top. They playing so basically he's getting double coverage every single play. There's nobody else underneath. So I ain't mad at Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, those guys like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like how you're looking. Dom knows how I feel about Big Q though. Quentin Nelson,
Yes,
that's my favorite Cole in the team. That's my guy right there, Big Q.
Oh, that dude's such a beast. You can't even you can be a fan of football and just appreciate Quentin Nelson for how good he is.
Man, I love Quentin Nelson's game. I like how the Colts. I like how Chris Ballard is moving with the front end. Like I said, I like the Colts, man. Like I said, I watch her from afar. I see y'all doing y'all thing. But I do have a question because it's a debate with the Colts Nation. Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne. Who y'all giving it to? Because Marvin, let's be real, ain't really show up like that in the playoffs. Let's be real.
Are we talking as best wide receiver, or if you needed one catch to win the game, who am I giving it to?
Best wide receiver. Who you taking on? If you starting the team, who you taking on your team?
Oh, I mean, I would definitely take Marvin. Marvin was overall more. He was a bigger playmaker in that short amount of time. But I mean, I always said though, if I had to take one guy to get the win, I would give it to Reggie because I knew Reggie can come down with it. That's what Reggie's game was. So that was just me.
Gotcha. Yeah, I kind of lean more to Reggie Wayne because Dom knows this is the debate I always have with Brady and Manning. I always tell people, I say I count the playoffs twice as much as I do the regular season. That's just me. So I take a guy who can perform in the playoffs any day. Shoot, I tell people who were Flacco in his heyday. I said, shoot, one of the quarterbacks I fear the most. It's maybe not, some of these other guys like, Drew Brees and stuff like that. I didn't feel Drew Brees like that. I feel Joe Flacco doing that playoff Flacco. I feared him. I was like, I don't want to see him. I see Drew Brees any day.
Yeah, man. I thought it was funny how Patriot earlier he mentioned how he was just spoiled in success, but he was really spoiled in allegations. It was just allegations year after year.
Allegations, man. You know what I'm saying? If it don't fit, you must have quit. So you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of allegations here and there, but it's all good. Them banners still hang up the same.
I bet.
But let me ask y'all another question. So we doing this Patriots Colts rivalry. What I'm gonna do three. I'm gonna do 3 games. 2 of them is gonna be positive because it's the Colts channel. I ain't gonna be negative. We're gonna go positive, negative, positive. What were your thoughts on that 4th and 2 the regular season game? I think both teams undefeated. I don't know if both teams were undefeated or we were, but what I'm talking about when we went for it on 4th and 2 at our own 30-yard line. Like what was going through your head during that game, and especially on that moment in that play?
Well, I thought Belichick was on crack.
For me, every time I'm playing the Patriots,
man demonetized on the screen. I'm just
he just got monetized.
This is just great. I'm just sitting back and like, wow, this is really happening. Y'all are amazing, man.
You gotta be careful. YouTube has rules, man. YouTube has rules.
And that's why, what's crazy before everything, even y'all mentioning going live today, like right after I upload my video, I put the comments on to be checked and then you asked the stream, and I was like, you know, that was perfect timing because I just felt like it was going to be very toxic tonight. I just knew it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing. Yeah, it's a good thing you did that because YouTube actually will demonetize your video if you get enough bad comments that violate their rules. So that's what Cody did when we first hit 1K, and we get a couple of ones that are held for review. Like, oh my gosh, and some of those are like, oh my gosh, this is bad. Evan, I'm using a 6-year-old laptop. I'm in my parents' basement right now. Okay, cut me some slack. All right.
Hey man, it's all good. Hey, it's all good because if you want to upgrade that PC, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and hit that subscribe button on the channel. It'll get the followers, get the subscribers up, and you know what I'm saying? We upgrade.
Bring the juice, man. You gotta go to bring the juice. Get him a new laptop.
But I did what I started.
but that 4th and 2 though, I wasn't upset when it happened because that was the year, one of the few years in the Brady Belichick dynasty where our defense was garbage. I think our starting quarterback was Kyle Arrington, who was barbecue chicken all day when he lined up. So when he went for it, I was like, he's playing Madden right now because he don't trust the defense because I would do the same thing. So I wasn't mad.
Send Michael the link, bro.
All right, I got you.
I still stand on this hill that Kevin Falk got that first down. It was forward progress, but it is in the past. And then once we didn't get that first down, I was like, they about to score. And I was like, it's about to probably be Reggie Wayne, but it's going to be a Marvin who cooked our cornerback. And then once that happened, I was like, oh Lord, it's over. But we like I said, we've had our battles though in the past. You know what I'm saying? We've had Does the name Jonas Gray remind y'all about anything?
Oh,
yeah, y'all remember Jonas Gray? You know,
it was like 235 yards or something ridiculous like that.
And then we cut him out for the year.
I remember that now. I remember watching that and just yelling at the TV like, "What are y'all doing, man?" Oh my gosh, I hated that.
He wasn't supposed to be playing. Some people got hurt. He stepped in and then ended up having 235, like 4 TDs. That was like the only game he ever had, and then he was back on the practice squad. Then we cut him next year. But that game was crazy. I don't even remember that game for Jonas Gray. I remember it because who was the safety? Was it? It might have been Sendejo or Sanders. I'm trying to remember who it was. But him and Gronk was going at it the entire game, and Gronkowski on the goal line took him to the parking lot, even though he got a flag for it. But it was all good. I still love that energy and everything. And then, Gronk also got him later in that game where he caught a hit the stiff arm, get out the way, jumped over somebody.
Hey, Vincent, I love you.
Hey, man, that's all I be doing. Like,
I love you, Vincent.
You can say the same thing but if you're gonna keep spamming it, of course I'm gonna time you out. Like, come on now. You can say it once, but I'll just ignore you like I did all of your other comments. But hey, it is what it is. What up, William? Welcome back on the Pat McAfee show. TY said that hashtag bring TY home played a small part of him coming back. It definitely was the fans and Jim Irsay, to be honest.
Jim Irsay came with that bag. He said he was 5 seconds away. What did y'all think when y'all heard that? When he was like, I was 5 seconds away, and then he said,
once he said that, I messaged Engraven as soon as he said that. Literally, I was like, you guys almost stole TY from us, and we had to play him next year.
Oh yeah, that would have been different.
DHD is saying JDW is not talking at all.
Well, what?
He says
just soaking in the moment.
You're gonna be thinking something.
Oh, Michael.
he tried to recover from that bad performance he had at backyard football. You know what I'm saying? He tried to unwind.
I didn't perform. I gotta stay quiet now.
You know what I'm saying? He thought he was T.Y. Hilton, but he was like Michael Pittman. 1 TD. Like, come on, we gotta do better than that.
What's wrong with Pittman?
One TD on the year? I need more than that, G.
The dude showed up in the playoffs that you were talking about that you were just preaching about.
Did he?
He did.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Patriots in the playoffs this year for the first round. I wasn't paying attention for. I wasn't trying to be sad. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't trying to be sad during the first round. First round of games, I was like, this. I don't want to see this because I'm gonna get a little depressed. First round of games, but nah, I do remember. I do remember him having a touchdown.
Bro, stop! Everybody, okay. You know what? I'm gonna stop recording over here. Okay, you know what? Hold on a second. Hold on. Move. You guys are gonna make me do this because y'all want to keep complaining about the background behind me. All right, y'all
I like the background.
Hold up. I'm going
I
on
like
the
the
road.
background.
Oh, we're getting a vlog from Derek. We're getting a vlog.
Vlog.
I'm moving.
Yes, sir.
Over here just talking about a wooden fence behind me. Get out of here. You guys want the Dexter's Laboratory? Fine, I'll give it to you.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Right here. Chilling.
Hey, that's
So
a
you
big
look like
basement.
you at a
Jim
cabana.
Irsay's house?
Freaking basement, bro. It ain't even fixed yet. Jeez. Y'all
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have the very own Colts Brawl. Michael is in the building. What's going on? He finally got into work. How are you?
Man?
Good, man. How are you, man? Your mic and everything worked on the first try this time.
Yeah. I'm tired as hell. Demoed a big old $5 million house today. But hey, I'm here with you guys now, right?
Yes, you are, man. We appreciate it. Shout out to all the Patriots fans that are in here. I don't know what happened. Maybe the Great Patriot has something to do with that.
Maybe. He got that smirk on his face like he knows.
So devious.
Just like Belichick, we just move aside, behind the scenes and everything. We just slid around, you know what I'm saying? We just move behind the scenes, we don't say much, we just
I can't tell if Derek looks like he's 5 or if he's 20.
Shout out to Justin. Miles, we don't know who they're going to take. We're all Colts and Patriots fans, to be honest, so we don't know who they're going to take.
Trey Lance.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's what a lot of people keep saying, because I don't know if y'all saw what Gil Brandt just put out, but I just saw the dumbest thing I think I ever heard. It's almost so dumb that I don't think it's true. He said that somebody in one of the team's scouting departments said that Justin Fields is a 4th-round talent.
Oh, please. Oh, GM,
please let him fall in the 4th round. I'll let the Colts take him in the 4th round.
Wait, what?
Shoot, let him fall. Let him fall to number 15. Let him fall to number 15.
Catch me up. Who again?
Gil Brandt went on Twitter and said he talked with a bunch of different teams today. And he said from a bunch of teams that he's talked to, he had somebody that told him that they believe that Justin Fields is a 4th-round talent. The lowest that he heard from someone.
Like in the XFL, or like are we talking?
No, like in the real NFL. Like
we're talking like actual NFL front office executives. Like they're on a salary and they get a paycheck every 2 weeks and they live in a bigger house than I do.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Somebody said that. I don't know who it was, but that person needs to be fired.
That person needs to be drug tested, not fired.
Yeah, NFL needs to do some of those random drug tests that they do for the players, but they need to do it for these executives, boy. Some of them be high as hell.
Shoot, I don't even think drug testing doing it. That's just he must have got the quarterback confused. That's what I'm thinking. I think he must have been talking about the other quarter, somebody else. He must have been talking about the backup for Ohio State. That's probably what he meant. He said just Fields back.
Even the backup quarterback for the Buckeyes right now is going to be a sophomore this year, and I think he's better than a 4th-round draft pick right now, and he ain't even played in college yet.
Exactly. Like I don't know what he was on, man.
I don't know what that person's on.
But let him fall.
Shout out to Mel Kiper. Who do you think the Colts are going to draft at left tackle? Y'all can answer that.
Walker Little.
Christian Darisaw.
Okay.
It's either Leatherwood or it's going to be Eichenberg for me.
Okay.
I'm against
what up, Indiana?
First.
Look, Dom see me. Look, hey, Jim Irsay made the call. All I need is $750,000 a year. I got y'all. 6'8".
Hey, man.
I got
Patriots a big boy. He's like Anthony Costanzo in real life. Really, no joke.
All right.
Really.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I ain't asking for a mill. Just give me a practice squad spot. I got y'all, man. I hold it.
He's better than Chaz
They
Green.
would happily pay you $1 million. That's pocket change for Irsay.
I would tell Ursay, like, look, I'm a fun guy. I like to drink. Bet $2 million right there. I'm like, see, look.
Wow, you had to mention the drinking habit. Okay.
Look, you mentioned the allegations earlier. You know, I got to get my shot in there somewhere.
You're right. Yeah.
Crazy.
Patriots fans never disappoint.
Y'all in the comment section need to freaking chill, bro.
I love
Some
it.
of y'all need to chill.
I love it.
Michael's been in here for less than 5 minutes, and you're already calling him names.
Wait, what?
Oh, nothing. It's just chat talk.
It's just chat.
Welcome to YouTube, Michael. Welcome to YouTube.
My guy, where I come from, it's a lot tougher than YouTube comments. So come on, hit me with it.
Tell him. Let him know. Oh, we got to be careful because Destin is not here to save him, so he might go a little crazy. we got to be careful.
No, hit me with it. Come on.
All right, I got you. All right, so 4th down. You know, y'all go out there for a punt against the Patriots, and then y'all do something else. What's going through your head?
We don't know what that play was. We don't know what that was. Who looks like Tim brother? You talking about me and Michael? We don't look like twins.
You know, it was like 4th and 9. You don't remember that? You know?
Wait, what?
Yeah, we remember that.
When y'all played the Patriots in the regular season, y'all had the worst 4th down play, the worst fake punt, whatever that was.
Oh, I remember that.
We have like 2 different conversations going on right now.
Yeah, that was 2 different conversations. I was talking about somebody said in the comment section. I banned somebody because they were talking smack about Mike, and then you just went into 4th down and 2 from the Colts against the Patriots.
Hey, man, unblock them. Send me their Twitter. I'll send them my address, and we'll see if they're talking.
I don't know. There's just a bunch of letters. I can't figure that one out. He also doesn't have a profile picture either. So that tells
I got something in my closet for him. I mean, I can grab it real quick.
All right. Let's chill.
Monetization.
Chill stream.
Bye, monetization.
Okay,
wait. So what was Marcus talking about? Like, who looks like twins?
Somebody said that in I think Miles is. He said, I think he said me and Patriots, or I don't know who he's comparing.
Oh yeah, he's talking about you and Patriots boy over here. He's saying you all look like twins a little bit. No, I don't know. The foreheads are a little different. I'm sorry. That kind of.
I mean, we're from the same area, but we're not.
Nowhere near.
Oh man, y'all chat is funny, dog. I like y'all chat.
This is actually the most I've ever seen this chat be so active, and I blame New England. That's what I think it is.
Roasting everyone. That's all it is.
It's so bad.
Roasting your chat at this point, bro. That's it. This is what this is.
Mike is a compulsive liar. That's what's coming in right now.
Blah blah. I didn't ban RJ. I just put him in timeout. We'll see if he comes back and starts saying the same stuff.
Well, since you're here, Rashad, we're gonna let you control the chat since you're here. Since you don't want to be on the show, Rashad, we're gonna let you control the chat.
Yeah.
Come on.
Control the chat. He says he loves the comment section.
We get you in here, we'll have more people in this stream than what we had in ours a week ago.
That is true. We're supposed to be getting better and better by the week.
He's saying like a TikTok.
Dude on the bottom right looks like he wants to be a TikTok star, but only got like 300 followers.
He said Cornerback.
My gosh. I hate it here.
Yo, man. Shout out to the chat, man. We got 31 likes, got 29 people here. Shout out to y'all.
Y'all are crazy, man.
We have Eric,
wow.
Hot Rod, Isaac Rochelle, LaRaven Clark, and JDW on the same.
Wow.
Right, I just got called Hot Rod.
You couldn't find a comparison.
No, they did not call Eric Hot Rod, bro. That has to be a meme.
Bro, who is JDW?
He's the guy on the bottom right.
Here at the bottom.
Yeah, on the bottom.
Yeah, bottom right.
Orange screen. That's him right there.
One in a Colts jersey?
Yeah, that's him, bro.
Man, you act like I got everybody's number. Like
that's true. He doesn't know JDW like Marcus and I do. Yeah. JDW is a big fan of ours, man. He's a big fan of the Colts content world. He's got his own podcast he's doing here recently. So
as you can tell, I'm not a huge talker. Not a huge
Well,
talker.
JDW, I haven't seen you in my mentions or DMs, man. I mean, what's going on here?
I don't know.
Yeah. Let's
He's
get
just not,
active,
he's
man.
not as much of a talker as the rest of us are. So
No.
We just
If
gotta give him
you
some
get me
time.
going on something, I will talk a little bit. But
Well, since
takes
we
a lot
got
to
the
push my
chat,
buttons.
yeah, since we got the chat active and everything, I want to ask you, Michael, since we already talked about it though. How
What's
was
up?
the interview with Antoine Bethea, man? If you guys don't know, he had an interview with him the other day.
Oh, dude. The best moment on Colts Brawl ever. I was like, they're leading up to it. I mean, I work about 40 minutes away from my apartment, so I was in a groove to get back here on time. And I got here literally a minute before. And like that's what people don't understand. Me and Destin are racing. We're trying to get this stuff done literally a minute before recording time. I opened my front door and I just came in here and I got going. And Antoine, he was so chill, dude. Like just talking to him, it was like he was your own brother.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not sure if like it's been posted on YouTube yet, the video. I'm not sure if you can even see me at all times, but there are moments where I just like zone out of the interview and I'm just like, Antoine Bethea is on my screen right now.
I feel that one.
I'm communicating with this man right now. Like, and then like I get back into the interview and I'm just like, okay, so yeah, all right, now, you know, getting onto that. But yeah, man, it was at the same time, it was humbling, but it was also so exciting, man. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. Like after he got off and we finished the recording, me and Destin talked for like 3 minutes, and we're like, dude, what the hell did we just accomplish right now? Like, dude, like you can even ask him, dude. My eyes were watering and everything. I'm just like, dude, I can't even believe this is happening right now.
Dude, when I got to ask Chris Ballard a question in that press conference, that was my moment of that same thing. Where I was
dude, you and I were in that together.
Yeah, you and I were in it, and I was
that
like,
was awesome. How you got both
really
of them?
just do that? I'm like, dang, like I didn't. That was crazy.
You got Ballard and Frank on it.
JDW,
Yeah,
trust me, a lot of phone calls and emails went into getting on that.
Yeah. Cody did a lot, and Cody couldn't make it for those because he had work. So I had to make some moves at work to be able to make that work. But I figured it out.
So like, if there's like whether if it's football or acting or anything like that, if there's any athlete or celebrity you want to meet one day, who would that be for all you?
Me, it's T.Y. Hilton right off the bat. T.Y.
Pat McAfee.
That's a good one. Man. Bob Sanders. I'd love to meet that man.
All right, you, Eric.
Well, there's so many to choose from. I gotta say like Robert Mathis though.
Okay. What about you, Patriot?
You know, I'm a Patriot fan. I'll give a Colts because of the Colts podcast, and I'll give a Patriot. If it's a Colt, it's going to have to be Quentin Nelson. I got to talk to Quentin Nelson. But right, Patriot. Hopefully, I get a chance to meet him because I plan to go to the Pats Bucks game. Rob Gronkowski. I got to meet Gronk. We got to talk. And if I could party with Gronkowski, like, yo, it got to be Gronk. I'm trying to dent more Super Bowl trophies.
In the streets of Miami, that's where it's got to happen.
Oh yeah, for sure. Or on the boat in Tampa.
He's a Miami or California guy. You already know that. Mine, I mean, Marcus, take a crack at who mine is. It's a pretty big name in the Colts organization.
Peyton Manning?
Edgerrin James.
No.
Who?
Gary Brackett?
Tony Dungy.
Okay. Tony Dungy.
I would love to meet Dungy. Dungy seems like a really cool dude.
Not even like, I don't even want to talk football with the man. I just want to talk about life. I just want to talk about what it's like being a man, because like that.
I feel like he could be a life coach for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Dude, Tony Dungy, man. I mean, even like, I'm not sure if y'all know about his story and on how he came to Indianapolis, but like, dude, it's just so inspirational. Like, just the type of man that he is, the type of principles he has, and everything like that. I would literally like, I wouldn't give a crap about football. if I had Tony Dungy in front of me, I would ask so many questions about being a man, about being a leader, about so many things other than football. Like, it's just like, it would possibly obviously be bigger than the Antoine Buffet moment.
Yeah, for sure. That'll definitely be a life changer.
Hey,
that is a good one.
I hate to do this to you, man, but I have to leave. I got something I got to do here at 10 o'clock, so I apologize. But, hey, it was awesome doing this with you guys.
Yeah, for sure. We appreciate you for tuning in, man.
See you, man.
Appreciate you.
See you guys.
All right.
Yeah, man.
But, yeah, Tony Dungy, that would be kind of dope. And Indiana said, look at your last comment. I mean, I've been getting spammed for like the last 15 minutes. Oh, you said DeForest Buckner. Okay.
Oh yeah, let me ask your boy this question since he just got here. I asked them earlier, Colts fans. I said if there was one person from like the Peyton Manning dynasty that you can have join this team right now as it currently constructed, who would that be?
Tony Dungy.
I respect that.
No, dude, seriously, like to join this current one.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Dungy. I mean, what lineman from that era are you taking? Well, I mean, other than Jeff Saturday, but Ryan Kelly, he can be just as good as Jeff Saturday. Quentin Nelson, Braden Smith, the offensive line's figured out. Receiver, I mean, Marvin, Reggie, obviously, clearly, but again, the impact that Tony would have on these young guys, Darius, Julian, Kari. I mean, we spoke a little bit off air with Antoine about these guys, and I think Tony would be the perfect mentor for Julian and Kari. That would just be the perfect match. But Tony Dungy's the pick for me.
I respect it. Yeah,
for sure.
They were saying Robert Mathis or Dwight Freeney earlier, but that Tony Dungy, I respect it because
that's because we don't have no pass rush.
But Tony Dungy going to inspire them to get to a pass rush a little bit. That's what you said. Tony Dungy going to inspire them a little bit.
Yep. Hell, I mean, I'm inspiring Ben already, so he needs to get his ass going.
Ben Bandigoot season, you know how Michael is, man. That boy loves some Ben Bandigoot.
I love me some TCU, man. These guys, I've connected with so many of them, dude. They already know.
Yeah, man. You need to get him in the lab with Kamoko so he can figure that out. Robert Mathis,
all that. We're trying to go in on a business plan on a barbecue place in Texas. Forget all that. I'm trying to have a backup plan.
We try to go barbecue.
Bandigoot barbecue. We already got it going.
That is a fire name, though.
Trademark.
That is a fire name. Look at Rashard hating. Look at him. Look at him hating. Look.
Oh man.
Hey Rashad, when you decide to get in this chat, then you can put in your 2 cents. All right.
Exactly. Let him know.
I love the energy. Love it. So what y'all gonna do with Darius Leonard? What would be the ideal contract for you guys next year? Because I think his contract's up after this season, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everybody, what would y'all think like the ideal contract? Like what years would you give him? What would be the the years on the contract, and what would be the guarantee? That would be perfect for y'all. That y'all be like, all right, he gets paid and we good with that. Like what do y'all think that y'all should do? You
want to go first, Eric?
Whatever it takes. Talking like 5-6 year deal. But lock that boy up for good.
So if y'all make him the highest paid defensive player of all time, like more than Aaron Donald, like 5-6 years, like 100.
Oh, damn.
140.
Whoa.
He said whatever it takes. He said whatever it takes. Donald got 100.
I mean, Darius ain't gonna ask for that.
Look, man, Aaron Donald is possibly the greatest defensive player in NFL history. Look, man, I love Darius. Yeah, I think he's a top 2 linebacker in the league, but
still got some work to do.
Not work. You better be getting some damn sacks, interceptions, touchdowns. You better be doing it all if we're gonna be paying you that money. But I mean, for me, 5 years, $17 million annually, possibly 50 guaranteed.
I got you.
I like that. Don't forget what Destin usually says. You got to add incentives, man.
Oh, yeah, incentives. And, oh, my God, he's such a freaking numbers kid.
Nah, only reason why I asked that because you know when the cap goes up, the market goes up. So that's why I was saying, that maybe that 6 years, $17 million a year. Maybe that's like the average, for these passers. Like Judon, we paid him, I think it was like $14 million a year like that. So you saying he only $3 more than Judon? I mean, Judon ain't good. Like, don't get me wrong. I ain't like that Judon sign. Let's get that out of the way. I ain't like that. But you saying only
Barrett is better than who?
I'm guessing he's saying Darius Leonard.
Better than they play two very different positions.
I was about to say that's a tricky question. Like
that's the comment section for you.
Yeah, so it's like,
look, man, what we got to do is we got to stop putting the outside linebacker in a 3-4. Just put him as a pass rusher. Make up something. Just stop calling him a linebacker because that's how guys like T.J. Watt get in over guys like Darius Leonard or others deserving linebackers in the NFL. We have to stop this. T.J. Watt is a pass rusher. He's not a linebacker. He doesn't cover in space. He sucks at covering in space. He can't do it. That's like freaking calling Trent Cole a linebacker. He sucked.
They wound up getting the Patriots' new linebacker in the Pro Bowl over DeForest Buckner last year, and he didn't even do anything.
Talk about Judon?
Yep. Trash.
I'll tell you right now. Like I said, I ain't like that Judon side, and for the like, I'm okay with it because the market was asking for 17 and he only getting 14. So I'm okay with it. I'm still not on board with it. He could have Belichick could have kept that money. He could shoot. I don't know.
Y'all just got Kyle Van Noy back too. After he got cut by Miami, I thought that was pretty crazy because Kyle Van Noy actually balled out last year.
Oh yeah, for sure. The COVID, the cap went down, and so I mean, shoot. I mean, he got his guaranteed money 1 year, $30 million from the Dolphins. Shoot, yeah, I ain't mad at him.
What's your thoughts on Gilmore?
Gilmore, it's tricky. So
send him to Indy.
You got that second first round pick?
No, I want Richard.
You want Sherman over Gilmore?
I want Richard Sherman.
Over Gilmore?
Thank you. Someone with sense.
Yep.
Yeah, we were actually talking about Sherman before you got in here, Michael.
I love Sherman. I love Sherman.
Over Gilly? You want him over Gilly?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't have to give up a first or second round pick for him.
Exactly. I want to sign a vet, someone that'll even help the younger guys.
Okay.
You don't think Gilmore will help the younger guys?
Sherman's savvy too. What's that?
He also injury prone. You don't think Gilmore will help the younger guys?
No, he won't.
Defensive player of the year?
That's what I'm saying. 2 years ago, he was good last year too. He just got COVID, and then he got hurt.
Wimmer's got the right idea.
He's trash.
Whoa! What?
Hold
on. What?
I don't go that far.
Trash. Like, as in, like, if I am done with the plate and I think of a place where to put it, he is trash.
Hot take. That's a hot take.
That is definitely a hot take. Gilmore is
hot take, Michael. But look. If anyone knows how Michael is, it's me, Rashad, and Eric. We know how Michaal is. But go ahead. Just let us know why.
Some of these things I really just go overboard. But speaking realistically, I just think bringing him on at 30, 31 years old, we already have 31-year-old Xavier Rhodes. We already have that guy. Mm-hmm. We got to bring in someone that brings in a little bit more juice. And I just don't think Stephon is a guy that brings juice as a guy like Richard Sherman.
So let's bring in the 32-year-old guy.
Attitude, grit, experience, wisdom. I mean,
if Gilmore has a bad player too, he might tuck his tail, but not Sherman. Sherman's going to come back firing.
Sherman is the perfect attitude.
Wait, who are we watching? What Gilmore? Is it Happy Gilmore? Is that who you're talking about? Because I know it's Happy Gilmore. Because I don't know
talking about Stephon Gilmore.
Stephon Gilmore. When he said if he misses up 2 plays, he's gonna tuck his tail. What? Gilmore not built like that. Gilmore is like Kawhi Leonard. Gilmore is not gonna do it to talk. He's gonna come in, clock in. He's gonna do his job well, and then that's gonna be it. He don't get into that back and forth talking and all that stuff. And if you go look at the tape for the past 3 seasons, the only time he's been cooked, and this is like out of 50, 60 games, is against Devontae Parker last year. Well, not this past year, but season before that, week 17, he got toasted against Devontae Parker week 17. I don't know what that was.
Who the hell gets toasted against Devontae?
Devontae is low-key kind of nice.
Big time.
But 1 game out of 50, I can count him a lot. You would get Sherman.
I was about to say, Sherman been getting cooked a lot too now.
Sherman was on the ground. He was out there twerking on the ground after he got cooked on the ground
anymore.
Sherman brings that swag though.
You see this hand? That's what I'm saying, bro. He won Sherman off of what? He 2-3 Achilles injuries and all that stuff.
Okay, but hold on. Let me go rebuttal my statement.
Okay, everyone say the same about Xavier.
When I was talking about what he brings to this team, when did I ever say production on the field?
You said he can't bring nothing.
That is true. That is true.
Thank you. I want Sherman here, not because of what he's going to do on the field, but what he's going to do for this defense.
I respect that
attitude every single day in practice, bringing that attitude, that wisdom, that championship experience to the defense. You don't think guys like Kari, Rock, Yasin, who needs it the most, Marvell Tell, who's growing up, Julian, you don't think these guys need that? That's what I want Richard Sherman here for. If it's solely on play, man, I'll give you 4-month contract for $200,000. Like, come on now.
Yeah, you was scaring me and Rashad. I ain't gonna lie. You was scaring us at first, but you cleared it up really good.
I'm more so talking because you said Gilmore's trash. I know you was a little exaggerating, but I'm still hooked on that point.
I mean, this is good for ratings. This is good for ratings.
I know it's good for. Hey, Dow, all of this is come on, Skip.
Yep.
Dude, I'm not even. You guys compared me to Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp. That's Mike, man. He is Shannon Sharp. He really is.
But nah, so you just want to talk. You just want somebody that's going to talk. I respect it. You like guys that like to talk about this. I respect that. And look, I like that too. But if you're going, if I know I can put you in man coverage, and I don't have to worry about that side of the field, because Gilmore a lot of times he's in man coverage, no safety help, and all we do is we rotate our safeties to the other side and try to help him out. Gilmore's been on the island and stuff. If I can have a guy do that every game, and if one game out of 35 games, if one game out of his first 35 games he got cooked, I take that any day. Everybody gets cooked every now and again. Shoot, you live to fight another day. But Gilmore, he's been locking up ever since he came to New England. That's why he got the 10th player of the year 2 years ago. And he just comes in and just does his job, and everybody loves him in the locker room. So that's why I would say Gilmore. The only reason why I understand you won't want to do it is because you don't want to give a first or second round pick. But if you bring in a talent like that for a second rounder, even if it's just for a rental, you don't. And if you win a championship, you don't think that's worth the second round pick?
No,
a late second round.
We're also going to have to pay him as well,
buddy.
That's what I say. You can still a rental, a late second round pick. Think about it. If he comes in, and I believe if y'all get Gilmore, I don't know if that makes you a championship winning team, but it definitely probably puts you in the AFC Championship, probably the Super Bowl if you get Gilmore. If y'all get to the Super Bowl and y'all win, is that not worth a late second round pick? That's really a third round pick.
If we get Gilmore, is Bill Belichick coming with him?
Hot take.
You tell me.
I mean, if Bill Belichick is coming to be DC, I'll give you
come on in. Come on in, Bill. Come on. Work with the option.
Gilmore was still good in Buffalo. Belichick just gave him the tools and everything for him to step it up to the next level. I mean, I don't know if you know the Patriot history. You might know since we played each other the past 20 years. But when you have a Patriot corner and they repping number 24, it's a Super Bowl every time. Ty Law, Super Bowl. Darrelle Revis 1 year, Super Bowl. Now we had Gilmore, Super Bowl. If you have number 24 in the Patriots jersey, they're gonna be Super Bowl champions. So just get that experience and just take it over to Indianapolis. I think it'll be perfect.
Man,
but just give us that first or second round pick though. We ain't talking about that though.
So but like,
I ain't giving a first.
24.
I ain't giving a first.
Wait, so what's 24 without number 12?
Still a great corner.
Not a Super Bowl champion this year.
Ain't a Super Bowl champion, but But the team wasn't ready though. He was still doing his thing. He was still locking down his side.
I will say Cam was set up to fail from the very beginning.
You said Bill?
Cam?
Yeah, I agree with that. And I sold that to Dom. That's why one of the reasons why I wanted to say that's why I didn't want Cam Newton. Because I was like, we don't have no weapons. This is gonna be the same weapons that Brady have. If Brady can make this look like chicken, he could barely make this look good. Barely got to the playoffs. I almost cussed, but demonetization. I got you down. But we barely got to the playoffs. If you bring Cam Newton in, who's been injury prone for the past 3 years to do that, I didn't like that. That's why I said, let's just tank. We had the most cap this coming off season. I knew that going in the season last year. So I said, tank, get the first, second pick, get you Lawrence or Fields, and then go ahead and do that.
But Belichick doesn't draft good, though. Belichick does not draft good, though.
Look, I believed in Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields. I don't know if you can really mess that up. Well, let me rephrase it. You can't mess that up. But, I mean, hey. Give me hope.
Man, well, look, I'm just saying this. Well, all that talent y'all got with Joe Newsmith, in which you stole, Y'all better win more than 6 games. Y'all have
Oh, no.
excuse this year.
I expect 10-6. 10-6 is the bare minimum. That's how I expect this year. We went 9-7 last year, which we could have been either 6-10 or we could have been 9-7 last year. You know, we had a couple games that we lost. We had a couple games. We had a game that we won. We shouldn't have won.
That game you guys almost dropped to the Jets.
Well, that we should have lost that game, and we should have lost the Arizona game because I don't know how Cam Newton was able to throw for 50 yards passing and still won the game. That makes no sense. But then we also supposed to beat the Bills. Cam Newton fumbles at the end. The Seahawks, we just couldn't convert on the 1 yard line. So it's been a couple games that could have gone either way. So that 7-9, we could have probably went 8-8, something like that. And so I think getting these weapons and everything, having Cam Newton a year on the system, I think we can go 10-6 and shoot. Dolphins went 10-6 last year. That didn't make the playoffs. But if we can go,
you think you guys will draft someone or no?
Quarterback,
Mac Jones.
Yeah, I had sent the tweet out once we had.
Please take Mac Jones.
I said I
kind of like Mac Jones.
It's 3 names. It's either Mac Jones, but he's not number 1 though. It's either I really want Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, or Mac Jones. Those are the 3 names I want listed. Now, the way these analysts is talking, they saying Justin Fields about to drop. So Justin Fields dropped to number 15. Oh, that go out the window. Give me Justin Fields at number 15. Easy. But I'll take Mac Jones though. You know, he comes from that Saban tree. You know how Belichick loves Alabama. He loves Rutgers and Alabama. So those are the 2 colleges that if you go there and you want to be in the NFL, you have a shot to play for the New England Patriots. And he knows Saban. Mac Jones ran a similar system at Bama, and he's been the best, well, not the best quarterback coming from Bama. That would be Tua or Jalen Hurts. But lately, the quarterbacks from Bama aren't Greg McElroy and who's some of the other scrubs that don't matter. But yeah, so I would take Mac Jones at 15 if he falls there. I wouldn't trade up for him, but I would take Mac Jones, sit him for a year, have him get used to the system. And then
he's very accurate and very smart. He may not be that athletic, but he's a smart quarterback.
Yeah, and I think Belichick and McDaniels, they can work with that as long as you don't. And that's our mantra.
Did it with Brady for 20 years.
I mean, hey, Brady sometimes had to pull out some magic. So, hopefully Mac Jones can do that too.
Like stealing playbooks?
Allegedly. Those are allegations, sir. Get the tapes. Get the tapes. Get the tapes. Just like I told him, get the white suit. And, these are all allegations.
Well, I'm going to ask 2 questions because I went past them and I don't want them to go ignored. What is your thoughts on Malik Hooker? I'm going to let y'all go first. Michael, you can go first.
I think, he showed promising stuff his rookie year. But when the scheme changed, when I watched, not before he started playing, but when I watched him, it just looked like he was so lost. And this is a very simple scheme. I've even asked Ben, and he says it's simple. It's a Tampa 2. It's simple. And they all work together. And for Malik to just look lost a lot, have a lot of busted coverages, I just sit and I ask myself sometimes, not because I've been told stuff, but I literally sit there and ask, how much effort did he put into being an Indianapolis Colt? I really ask that question. And I think that really had a lot to do with the Colts denying his 5th-year player option. And now, is he going to be good? Look, man, I hope the best for Malik. Never got to meet him personally, but seems like a genuine dude. Is he going to be good? I know a team about 2 hours away from me that sucks ass on defense. They could possibly use an upgrade. Not sure if Hooker's an upgrade, though. So I'm really lost on Hooker.
Yeah, JDW, you can go ahead and give me your thoughts on Malik Hooker.
I really loved Malik when he started his rookie season, but then once he said when that scheme change hit, that really hit him. And that really made me question his effort and even his effort to work with teammates. Because as soon as we seen Julian Blackmon step in there, that moment he was in there on that defense versus the Vikings, you just felt the change in the defense. You just felt they were communicating. It just felt like Julian Blackmon brought a lot more to the table than Malik did.
Yeah, man. The policy in Indianapolis is next man up. Eric, let me get your thoughts on Malik Hooker.
I think he showed sparks every once in a while, but at the end of the day, I think he's pretty injury prone, and there's a reason why we declined his 5th-year option. So I see Cowboys fans all the time now they're wanting Malik Hooker, and I'm like, well, good luck with that. I don't really see him doing very well in these next couple of years because I don't know. There's just something off about him.
Yeah, Patriot, you can give me your thoughts on Malik Hooker. I know you watch it.
Yeah, me and Don, we had this conversation how when y'all drafted Malik Hooker, I was like, dang, like, is this gonna be y'all new Bob Sanders? That safety that's gonna come in and set the tone on the secondary. I think injuries kind of robbed him a little bit of that. I like him. He had talent. I do agree. I think when y'all changed our systems a little bit, I think he just didn't mesh well. I was really hoping that he would stay in Indianapolis, but it's just business, and I hope he can kind of get back to some of the form that he was and some of the promise he had coming up. But I like Malik Hooker since college, and when I drafted him, I thought it's good. So hope everything works out for him.
To be honest, I also didn't like it when Chuck Pagano was trying to say he's the next Ed Reed and everything. I didn't really like that because I don't really like comparing a rookie to someone that was that good for so long. It's just tough to do that.
Yeah,
especially with how Chuck Pagano was coaching.
Tell me about it. I was so glad he went to Chicago.
Don't get me wrong. I have all the respect in the world for him for what he did. But, like, as a coach, he was not it.
He really wasn't. It goes like that for certain coordinators when they get their head coaching job. It just doesn't pan out the same way. They're just best as coordinators. So it was a tough stretch for Chuck. But, I wish the best for him.
Todd Bowles.
Yep. Todd Bowles, too. He's that coordinator guru. Sometimes, when you become a head coach, you get put in a trash situation. Your team's not always going to be the best. So, it is what it is.
Don't put too much disrespect on him now, though. He didn't get a lot of help from his front office.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I always have respect for him. But it was just a part of the situation he was in. So, it is what it is.
Ron Rivera's my guy, so.
Yeah, he's definitely – hey, we talked about Ron Rivera, too, how he changed that culture and how good he's doing right now. With that team they just did in free agency, they're gonna make some big moves, man. They're gonna look really good next year.
They're the favorite in the East. Like there should be no talk about Eagles, Cowboys. It should just be football team and Giants. That's it. There should be no talk. I don't give a crap about what the star is, or I don't give a crap about. I do care for Dak, but I don't give a crap what Jerry Jones says with his big mouth every week. They suck. So
yeah, they
don't deserve to be the favorite. Ron Rivera, please come to Indy. Be our DC for the love of God. I'm still not high on Matt Eberflus, but Ron Rivera, please, for me.
That Cowboys offense is looking pretty good, though. Put aside
they always
the
look good, man.
That offense is looking pretty good.
Yeah, looking every offseason, looking.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
Mike is funny, y'all.
Dude, man, I live in Texas, dude. I hear nothing but cowboy crap all the time. And then when they try to talk to me about the Colts, like, how many Super Bowl rings do y'all have? I'm like, were you born?
That's their favorite argument, man. That's their favorite argument.
Yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania. Steelers and Eagles territory.
Yeah,
Steelers fans are the worst, dude. They're the worst.
Steelers fans don't like us because we tied them, and now they can't just say that. That was their biggest line was who got 6 Super Bowls. Now we tied. Now they know that they don't like. They can't say that no more. But I feel you though, Mike. Because although me and Don, we're from DC, sometimes it's more Cowboy fans than Washington fans. Like over here, they say DC stands for Dallas Cowboys. Like it's crazy. So
it really is.
I get it.
But yeah, shout out to Ricky Freeze. I see you in the comment section, my boy. Appreciate you. Another comment that popped up was talking about how you guys think Carson's going to play this year because, they said he was trash last year. But you can go ahead and give me your thoughts, Michael, first on how do you think Carson's going to play?
Well, look, I've said it on Colts Brawl many times. He was trash. He played himself into that horrible situation. As much blame as I put on Howie Roseman and Doug Peterson, I have yet to hear Carson Wentz own his part in that mess. That's still one thing that I kind of struggle with him. Is he ready to accept responsibility in the position that he holds on this franchise? That's my biggest question. In terms of play, the arm lacked a little bit, but then again, the offensive line just sucked. But I did not like how he handled being benched, especially with a rookie guy that's just trying to make a name for himself, and you're just being very distant. I can tell. So he played himself. I want to make that clear. He played himself into that situation. Now, in Indy, I've said it on Colts Brawl many times. He has no excuse to fail. The offensive line, weapons, running game, defense. We'll see what happens with the pass rush, but coaching staff, you have no reason to fail. And where's the finger going to get pointed? It's only going to go at Carson. No, Frank Reich's not getting fired, y'all. No, Chris Ballard's not getting fired. They're going to be getting extensions here in the next year or two, from what I've heard. So, I mean, that's just is what it is. But as for Carson, I think he'll have 4,000 passing yards, 31 touchdowns, and 13 interceptions.
Yeah, that sounds like a realistic stat from Carson, especially if you guys are stat freaks in the chat. You can go look at his recent stats from recent years. It's almost the same. But Eric, let me get your thoughts on how you think Carson's going to be next year.
I think it all depends on whether or not he can get out of his own like mental funk that he kind of pushed himself into the last couple of seasons. But something that's not really been said a lot about last year is he had no one to throw to. He was throwing to practice squad guys for like the whole season. So I think once he comes to this situation, he has weapons, he has T.Y., he gets Pittman, he gets Paris Campbell if he can stay healthy. I think he has a great chance of balling out and becoming what he should be at this point in his career.
100%. Shout out to Coach Nation out there. We appreciate you. We see your comment too, Justin. I definitely agree with you on that. Let me go ahead and get your thoughts on how you think Carson's going to be, JEW.
I have that realistic idea in my mind that I'm scared he's going to get injured. And that's what I'm scared of, because some people are saying to go after edge in the first round, but do you really want to take that chance of taking a tackle later, being bad? I don't think tackle is something you want to put off, especially on an injury-prone QB's blind side. All it takes is one guy to come around that corner and give him a good licking, and that's it. He could be done for the season, and it could all go downhill again just like it did in Philly. I hope it doesn't happen, but it's possible. But the one thing I'm excited about is he's going to bring a whole new element to this offense, because we saw how good that running game was last year. But now defenses are also going to have to at least account for Carson Wentz, maybe tucking it away and running a little bit, which I think will even open up our offense even more. I'd be really excited for it, but he's definitely got some work. There's no doubt about that. He's got some work to do, and until I see in the preseason, until I really see it, I don't have myself fully excited.
100%. Well, off to the last person who's very fond of Carson Wentz because he has history with them, and he has history with Trey Burton because they happened to lose to them in the Super Bowl. The great Patriot. Let me get your thoughts on Carson Wentz.
Well, first off, Carson Wentz is cool peoples. You know, I don't have a problem with him. He wasn't on that field. So
You're lucky. You're actually lucky. I think it would have been worse. Yeah, I think it would have been worse.
Am I lucky? Yeah. I think not having tape on Nick Foles kind of helped out with that. I think Carson Wentz probably would have threw a little bit more picks. You know what I'm saying? So
he was in MVP form, so I don't know, man. He probably would have dotted y'all up.
You know what they say about regular season MVPs, right?
Allegations.
No, I wasn't saying that. I was about to say. Typically, they don't win the Super Bowl. So if he was in MVP form and MVP, so Brady won MVP that year, and we ended up losing the Super Bowl. Case in point. But back to the question, Trey Burton, he cool people still. It is what it is. I think Carson Wentz is going. I think this is all if health and everything is that. I think Carson, the arm talent, he's going to be fine. I think now he has an offensive line. So I think that's another thing that people, forget. In Philly, he was running for his life. Like it's literally the snap hut. And if all five of us was playing, one of us would have got back there and got through the offensive line. Jason Peters on his last leg and stuff like that. The Colts, they have an offensive line. Now you have T.Y. Hill. You have him a deep threat. Potentially if Michael Pittman and some of these other receivers get into the fold of things, I think he can do well. It's honestly up to his mental. If Carson Wentz mentally can come back in, I think he can produce a good. I think he's still going to get 4,000 yards. I think he'll probably get about 30 or some odd touchdowns. The mental part is what I'm worried about. Is he going to throw 15? Is he going to have 15, 20 turnovers? Or is it going to be, around 10, 12 turnovers and stuff like that? So I think his mental is what is the concern for me. I think he has the talent. I think he has the pieces around him. But mentally, if he's there or not, I think he's plenty of mistakes. So I think around 4,000, 35 touchdowns and about 10, 12 turnovers.
See, one thing that I really question, and this is, I mean, watching Peyton, watching Andrew Luck, and even Phillip Rivers, what kind of leader is he going to be? Like, what is he going to be? And I mean, we've all been echoing the same thing. I'm not even just going to put myself out there. We've all been saying the same thing. It's not about his talent. It's about from the neck up. That's all it is. It's all up to Carson. How do you respond when you lose? How do you respond when a game is lost because of you? Do you point the finger? Do you do this, do that? And I mean, seeing Phillip Rivers last year, knowing Michael Pittman didn't have an offseason, didn't have a preseason, but still coached him like he was a 15-year vet. I mean, even when the play was over, defense is already on the sideline. He's still on the field talking with Pitt, coaching him up. I mean, that is a freaking leader, and I'm so thankful for Phillip Rivers coming to Indy because I feel like I would have missed out on the type of player and just Hall of Famer that he is. And a point where JD was going, when it comes to offensive tackle, look, you don't need the all-pro. I know everybody wants the sexy pick. They want the Darius Sauls of the world, but here's the thing. Trenches is Ballard's calling card, but at the end of the day, edge outweighs left tackle. In any situation, any form, if that edge spot is not figured out, you don't take it over left tackle. Unless it happens to be a Penei Sewell and there's just no edge rusher in this class, and the Colts are not that far up to be in that position for Sewell or Slater. So, in my opinion, go get a Walker Little. Go get a Rollins. You don't have to, get the guy in the first round. Go get a Newsome. Go get a Bateman. Go get a Kwity Paye. From my talking with a draft source, defensive guys are going to fall in the first round because there's so many offensive talent. Don't expect Kwity Paye to be selected until maybe pick 17 or 18. That's just the way it goes. I was shocked to say the least, but the offensive talent in this draft, left tackle, even running back, quarterback, wide receiver, tight end, Kyle Pitts, it's just going to be so much that defense is going to get forgotten about. So maybe guys like J.C. Horn fall. Maybe guys like Kwity Paye fall to us, and I would easily take Horn or Paye over Darius Leonard. It's no question to me.
And that was going to be the next question, talking about left tackle position, but you pretty much just hit that on the nose. But this next comment, while I'm catching up with comments and I'm reading, Michael, this comment's for you because I know you love this topic so much. We will be fine with Carson, no doubt. Give the man a shot. And honestly, we sleeping on Jacob Eason. Go ahead and give us your thoughts on that. I knew it. Go ahead, man.
Yes.
Even before, I'm still a little, being honest, I'm still a little salty about this Carson Wentz trade, okay? A little bit of me is salty about this. I just want to see this man throw the damn football. It's been my biggest thing. When Chris Ballard comes out and says, I don't know what he is, but I know he can pretty much sling the damn football. And some people might come out and say, oh, well, that's all you need to be able to do. No, there's so much going into the quarterback position that you got to figure out first. But, I mean, throwing him in practice, okay. But in the words of Gary Patterson, a guy that, I love so much, I judge quarterbacks on game day. That's where it should all be. That's where it should all count, is what do you do on that field? Chris Ballard said it all. Jacob Eason shut his mouth. He worked. He was relentless, and he went about his business like a man. That was the deal. So, when JD said my realistic expectation is for Carson to get hurt, I'm just like, I don't mind that at all. Like it's so harsh, and I don't even want to smile when I say that, but I just want to see Jacob Eason throw the damn football. Enough of this. What is he, or can he be this? Put him out there and let's see.
Well, you was preaching to the choir out there, man. It was definitely on your side, man.
Honestly,
it was on your side.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind if Eason came in a little bit because then, and if he got a little bit of hype, I want to see how Carson's going to react to that.
Hey,
I'd like to see how Carson would react to that. That's how we would really find out his true colors.
Because them backups is definitely Carson Wentz arch nemesis. Even though we know he loves the backup quarterbacks and he has great relationships, when it comes to playing on that field and you see the fans rooting for the backup more than you, it's gonna mess with you. It really is. But it's just another thing of us needing the OTAs and preseason and all these things because that'll be our chance to actually see him, and we have to get those things in effect. I see people talking about Jacoby Brissett. Please stop. Please stop. We all seen enough of Brissett, and he's not better. He's not better than Eason.
Do not disrespect Super Bowl champion Jacoby Brissett.
Just ignore them.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Like you got all types of fan bases when it comes to Indianapolis. You got your Carson Wentz fans, you got your Phillips, you got your Luck, of course. You got your Jacoby Brissett, you got your Chad Kellys, even though he don't exist. It's just
he got
quarterback fan. Yeah, exactly. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised.
I can't explain this enough to the Jacoby Brissett lovers. Don't get me wrong; he's an awesome guy, but you know what he had coming to the league? He went from learning behind the greatest of all time in Tom Brady, and then he went and had a season to play, and then he had a whole season to sit there on the bench and watch Andrew and learn Andrew for a whole nother year. And then what did he do the year after that? What did he do? I understand after the injury he struggled, but come on, if you want a true franchise guy, he's got to be able to come back from that injury.
Well, I mean, I think. Well, go ahead, man.
Oh, I was just gonna say, it's me and shout out J Ham. We talk about this all the time. I know it because everybody's favorite the fan base's favorite player is always the backup quarterback because they feel like he can come in and do better. That's always the favorite fan base. But I think with those Jacoby Brissett fans, like again, y'all seen him. There's nothing wrong with him saying he's a good backup quarterback. If your starter goes down for a week or two, he can come in and do that. But it's nothing wrong holding the clipboard. Shoot, what's old boy who just got Chase Daniel? Josh McCown, Chase Daniel, Hall of Fame clipboard holders. You in the league for 15, 20 years, getting at least $1 million every year.
Still getting jobs.
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with you holding the clipboard for 10. Matt Shaw was a Pro Bowl at one point, and he was holding the clipboard behind Matt Ryan for 5 years, who just retired. I didn't even realize that. So it's the Jacoby Brissett fans. I chose Dom saying, Jacoby Brissett's that dude, but it's okay. If he's a backup quarterback, he's a good backup, probably one of the best backup quarterbacks you can have. But it's okay if he holds the clipboard, man. $5 million shoot. I hold a clipboard too right now.
Well, here's the thing about Jacoby, okay? Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people really do give him a lot of crap for 2019. Of course, as they always say, you got to be ready when you need to be ready. When your number's called, you got to be ready. And I do think he was ready. 2017, that was just a bad year for everyone. But in 2019, you got to understand what he was working with, man. There was no weapons to speak of. The running game was the best thing. The defense was average at best. He didn't have anything, and that's not entirely his fault, but yet he still went out and beat Kansas City. He still went out and beat Deshaun Watson in a duel. He threw for 300 passing yards. I believe it was 350, I want to say, and like 4 touchdowns. He did that. He showed his arm. He did that. But the injury, he did play, very off after the injury. But I don't think he gets enough credit for how he actually played overall due to the circumstances that was going on with the team. The defense sucked in the last 8 games. They were giving up an average of 35 points a game, 450 yards a game. Who could Andrew Luck even be good in that situation? I want to see his record. I want to see I want to see that record. Jacoby Brissett is a starter in this league. He deserves to be a starter in this league, but is he a franchise guy? I don't think so. I think if he wanted to make a career like Ryan Fitzpatrick, just go get your money, man. But you'll still be going. You'll still be playing. And look at Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's actually in a very good situation in Washington. And if Jacoby can find himself in a good situation, then Hey man, I'll be
Go
rooting.
for it.
I will be rooting
Exactly.
for him.
Yeah, I like Jacoby. Like I said, he seemed like a really good guy, and I think sometimes too people, because we like somebody so much, and this is life joke, because we like somebody so much, we kind of try to say that they're better than what they are. We want them to succeed so much, and that's fine. But like you said, Jacoby, he's a good guy. He can just be like you said, Ryan Fitzpatrick, a guy borderline starter / backup quarterback, and he can just go get his money, man. Shoot, like I said, Chase Daniel, Ryan Fitzpatrick made over $100 million in their career for over 10, 15 years, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine for them. It's all good. But
yeah, man, for sure.
But Dom, I'm gonna catch you later, man. Again, appreciate y'all, Colts fans. I had fun trolling y'all. I had fun talking Colts stuff.
I had fun too, man. Peace out. Have a good night.
Yeah, man, for sure. I'm definitely gonna be checking out y'all content even more. And I
Yeah,
told
man.
Dom, just because I'm a Patriot fan, I still know football. I'm a football guy at heart. So best believe I'm gonna be watching y'all Colts. And,
yeah, cheaters always prosper in New England, but it's okay.
Hey man, that's just the word of life right now. But yeah, I don't worry. I'll see y'all during the season. Y'all see me trolling. Don't worry. I'll see y'all later.
yeah, for sure.
All right.
But yeah, I'm definitely about to be ending this soon though. On that note, but I appreciate everyone that stopped by today. Shout out to the trolls in the comment section. We love you too, even though you troll. But shout out to JDW. Shout out to Michael. Colts Brawl. JDW Sports. Their links will be in the description when I end this stream. I'm gonna put everybody's links in there. You check out all their latest videos, subscribe to them, follow them on Twitter. We appreciate you guys for tuning in, and we're out, man. Peace.
Peace out, guys. Have a good night.